You guys, this is a very special glam bag video because when I was sitting here thinking about what the theme of this month's glam bag, which is like a boss, meant to me, I was thinking about just all the previous bosses that I've had, and maybe you guys can kind of reflect on that, and maybe you've had some that are wonderful, maybe you have had some that are terrible. I know that I have had both. But one that really stuck in my mind is someone who was, of course, wonderful. And she was one of the most empowering and loving, incredible women. The funny story is that I actually had to be fired from her because I was in a job, I was like 23 at the time, and I got a job that was just, I was not even qualified for, but she took a chance on me. So I'm gonna call her and thank her for actually letting me go, because now look. So you just never know. There's times in your journey that may not make sense at the time, but then you can look back and just go, wow. So I wanted to just affirm her. I think that that needs to happen more often nowadays, is just affirming people that have made an impact on your journey. That's why this glam bag was really special to me. So I'm going to, this is the glam bag, look at how cool it is. And there's lots of goodies, and I created this look, just like classic. I just felt like this could be something you could wear to an interview, maybe cover the tattoos if it's a job that cares about tattoos. Thank God my career doesn't. But you know, this is a look that you could kind of just wear and just feel really powerful, and that just reminded me of a boss lady. Okay, you guys, so they're about to ring the doorbell, and we're gonna surprise my old boss, so I can't wait to see how this goes. Wish me luck. So I have to be really quiet. Hi.
Hi.
How's it going?
Hello.
Hi. All right, are we ready? Are we ready? You guys, we're gonna do this. Okay, let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's do it. They just rang the doorbell.
What is it? Look, we got flowers. Oh, how cute. Oh, queen. You're on camera. Why? You have to find out. Did you give me flowers? I don't know. We'll have to see. Thank you for letting me go from my old job like a boss all those years ago. I'm forever grateful. I love you, Lynette. My Lynette? My Lynette?
Yes, and she's here right now. Where is she? Check it out.
Hi, Lynn. Well, I have something more because that was super out of context, so I want to read you something that I have. So let me just finish this and then we can catch up. So, dear Lynn, I want to thank you for letting me go from my job all those years ago in the way that you did. It was a pivotal moment for me and my growth, and I will never forget, now I'm gonna cry, the day that you asked me to come and chat in your office. Truthfully, I didn't see it coming. Much like all of those certain times in life, you just need that extra gust of wind behind you to push you off the ledge. Otherwise, you will just stay put and settle for less than what you were destined for. This was one of those moments that I have since experienced many times, but now I have learned to embrace with a sense of peace, knowing that it's just a simple reroute towards the path that I'm supposed to follow. What I experienced from being hired and fired from you was true empowerment all the way around. You took a risk in bringing a wide-eyed young girl that was eager to stretch and learn new things in a position that was well beyond my previous capacity at the time. You trusted me with a leadership role alongside of you and allowed me to explore strengthening my capacity of influence for motivating others way back then. Despite my small efforts, as time went on, my passions for other things became very clear. For example, bringing models in on my shifts to do makeup for photo shoots, and getting carried away doing the spa attendant's nail art in the back office when I should have been crunching numbers. As they say, one day we'll look back at this and laugh, and isn't that the truth? Instead of slapping me on the wrist, you gracefully, lovingly, and with tears in your eyes, sat me in your office and had to let me go. So delicately, in fact, that you handed me a parting gift, which is so special to me because it was a new journal, and inside you wrote a sweet note saying, Lynette, never forget that you're beautiful inside and out, and keep following your dreams because this is just the beginning. That was 6 years ago, and now I look back and your guidance and support have been so instrumental in helping me achieve my professional goals today, and for that I am forever grateful. But this is one of my most favorite full circle moments that exist in my journey, which there's lots of them, but it's the ability to now be inspiring your daughter, Ashlyn, on her new adventure in creating beauty videos here on YouTube. So that's just the biggest gift of all. So, hey Ashlyn, thank you for helping me surprise your mom. But now I have a surprise for both of you. I want to invite you guys out here to LA this January to be my VIP guests at Gen Beauty. So I would love to have you guys. It'd be so fun.
Thank you.
Yes, you can come.
Oh, you just to hear this and have this moment makes everything I do worth it.
Aww.
To see people go through a journey like you've been through, it means a lot to me.
I love you guys.
Oh, I love you.
This was so fun. And so, yeah, now you're going to be on my YouTube channel. Sorry.
I'm glad I got dressed today. Oh my gosh. Thank you.
Love you so much.
Love you.
Bye. See you.
Bye.
Success. I was nervous though. I wasn't actually nervous and then I was nervous. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to be using from my glam bag is this Real Flower Cleansing Water in Rose. It's from Neogen Dermalogy. So this is just gonna help remove all your makeup and impurities, but it's still gonna be moisturizing your skin. So I love using stuff like this, and this one smells so good. I love, you know what's funny? I used to hate stuff that smelled floral, but now I actually like more earthy scents. And I also didn't used to like eating ginger, and I like eating ginger now. I used to be weird, but now I'm so open, and I love ginger with sushi. I love the smell of rose. I actually, when I went to Denver recently, I had rose flavored ice cream. That's adventurous. So then once I have all of my makeup removed, then I'm gonna go into the next item that I have. It's from Skin Food. The next item I am using from my glam bag is from Skin Food. This is their Black Sugar Mask Wash Off. So I hate getting stuff under my nails. So in this case, when you have like a little tub and you don't wanna dig it in and get it under your nails, then I just take my nail this way and scratch it like that. So it goes on the back. Hey, you learn something new every day. So I scratch it backwards. That way it doesn't go under my nail because that's so obnoxious. And then I just scoop it off like that, see? And then no harm, no foul. So this is just gonna help to exfoliate and make your skin feel nice and smooth. And I love doing masks or sugar scrubs like this before I do my makeup because then it just glides on and looks really nice and smooth. Looks like I have like bad tanning lotion. You wanna be careful underneath your eye area. So I just kinda go in the areas where I wanna, you know, get all the dead skin. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna do my lips a little bit too. Okay, now I'm gonna go and wash all this off. The next thing in my glam bag that I'm gonna use is from the Organic Pharmacy, and it's called the Double Rose Rejuvenating Face Cream. So we're going all rose today. Getting double duty. So this actually has rose hip and it's blended with ginger. I was just talking about those things and I did not know this. I swear I didn't have that planned. That's called serendipity, you guys. So this is just a nice lightweight cream. It's gonna help tone and repair your skin, and it is safe for all skin types. That feels so good. After that scrub and now this moisturizer, my skin feels so soft. The next item that I got in my glam bag is from Smashbox Cosmetics. It's their Photo Finish Radiance Primer. So this is actually a moisturizing primer, which I love, and it's just gonna enhance that glow. See how it adds that glow? So you could actually wear this by itself if you wanted to. For my foundation today, I'm gonna be using, also, just going along with the vibe, the Smashbox Studio Skin. So I like this guy because it's double-ended. On this side is the foundation, and then on this side, they have the cream contour. And this is definitely a more full coverage foundation. Gotta match my neck since I now have a tan finally. So I'm just gonna use a beauty blender to blend that in. I always make sure to like pull it over to this side so that it like goes into my hairline and on my ear, so it doesn't, you don't see that foundation line. And then I always like pull it down my neck. And this is actually a real tan, you guys. This is not fake tanner at all. Look at my back. I'm so tan. Finally. So for concealer, I'm going to be using the Boing Airbrush Concealer from Benefit. And I'm just gonna use the back end of a beauty blender. Just pick a little bit of that up. And just go right under here. And I kind of start a little lower and then I start pulling it up towards underneath. Instead of like plopping it right on the, you know, under eye, I kind of like start down here and then build it up. I'm gonna go ahead and set my under eye with this Laura Mercier translucent powder, and I just like to use the back end of the beauty blender, tap off the excess. Then I go back in with this Smashbox Doodad, and I go to the cream contour side, and I love it that it's already angled because then you can just go right in and carve out your cheekbones. And this product is so smooth and it blends out so nicely. I've been really loving these sticks. And so I kind of just do this. And when you're doing a classic red lip look like this, contour makes it so much better. Well, it depends on who you are. If you're really fair skin, then it looks nice to just have like really nice fresh. But since I'm a lot tanner, I like to really contour. This is the most makeup I've worn in weeks. The next thing I'm gonna be using from my glam bag is this little guy from Nomad. It is their Multi-Perfection Bronzer Duo. So it's got like a shimmery bronzer on this side and then a highlighter on this side. So this is in Principessa. It's like a rich golden brown and then like a bright rose gold is the highlight shade. So I'm just gonna take an angled brush and go over a little bit of my cheekbones. And that actually helps to set your contour too. All right, now I'm gonna use a highlight brush and then the other side to just kind of add that to the top, add in that glow. That's actually really pretty. So this is actually infused with grapeseed oil, which is a natural moisturizer, and it's like really gentle and light on the skin. Okay. Now, before I get into my eye look, I just like to set everything, so I'm gonna use this Laura Geller Spackle Mist. It's their Prime Set and Refresh. I love this one. So for my eye look, I'm just gonna use the Stay Don't Stray, and then I'm actually just gonna go back in with the bronzer and just keep the eye look really simple because it's really gonna be more focused on the liner. So I'm gonna use the bronzer side in the crease just to add a little bit of dimension like that, and then flip over the brush and I'm gonna use the highlight right there up in the brow. Simple, clean. Then I'm going in with my Precisely My Brow from Benefit. This is a brand new one too. And just gonna feather out my brows. So now I'm gonna take the Kat Von D Tattoo Liner. This was actually in a previous glam bag, that's why it's the smaller size. And I'm gonna do a really clean wing. So I'm not gonna talk while I do it, because I have to be concentrated. This Kat Von D liner is the best. It's so good. For mascara, I'm gonna be using Superhero from IT Cosmetics. Did you guys notice that I don't have eyelash extensions anymore? I decided to give them a break, not because I don't love them, just because I don't know. Sometimes I like to, you know, take off my acrylics from time to time, clearly not now, but I just like to give myself a break from certain things, so it was that time. Too much of anything is never good, I think. Everything in balance, you know? Okay, so I wanted to do a classic red lip, but with a twist. So I'm gonna start out with the Ciate London Liquid Velvet, and this one is in Diva. Without a liner, that's brave. Wow, look at that. That is so bright. When I think of like boss makeup, lady boss makeup, I think of like a classic red lip, but with a twist, because she's kind of like a cool girl too. So I'm gonna use another item from my glam bag. It's from Dirty Little Secret, and it's their lip gloss in Nude Beach. It's this gorgeous, I don't know if you can zoom in on this. I don't know if you can see it's harder to see. It looks like it's just pink, but it's kind of like a rose gold. So it's got this really pretty like gold flecks in it. It's not just pink. So I'm just gonna add a little bit of this on top. So that just gives it a little bit of a sheen and some dimension. I was thinking of doing my hair and just like leaving these front pieces and then doing like a little chignon bun. So when I do that, I like to add a little bit of texturizing powder, which is perfect because the next item in my glam bag is from Eva NYC, and this is their Zero Gravity Volume Powder. So this just helps your hair look fuller too, so you can kind of just section it off and tap it into the roots like that, and then you just move it in. So it just adds like a little bit of, I like it when you're gonna be wearing such a beautiful makeup look. I think if you have kind of like cool, messier, obviously I'm gonna pull it back, but when you have like kind of a cool, textured, messy look, I feel like that's really chic. So just in the roots like that, pull it up, and then I just leave these front pieces out. Just kind of like tousled and yeah. And then I'm just gonna, pull some of these down. And then I'm just gonna start twisting and make like a little bun. And then I just take a hair tie like that. Okay. So I think when you have such a beautiful classic look, if you have more textured, tousled hair, it just makes you look, I don't know, like that cool just factor of you're like, oh yeah, I mean, it's fine. I just have my hair pulled up, no big deal. But then you have this like kablam makeup look. I think that's kind of dope. This look just reminds me of the girl that's like walking in pumps down like Fifth Avenue in New York, you know, who's on her way to work. I feel like they would always have like a clean manicure that's freshly done. So this came in my glam bag. This is from Adesse. It's their organic infused gel effect nail lacquer in Deception. So this nail polish is vegan and cruelty free, and it's also infused with bamboo extract, shea, and argan oil. So that is the final look. Thank you again to Ipsy and our brand partners for sponsoring this video. You guys, this was so much fun. I hope you enjoyed this video. I have a lot more ideas kind of like this up my sleeve. I've got tricks up my sleeve. So if you guys liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already and click that little bell so you can be reminded, so you can see more dope videos like this. And leave me comments below. Let me know about a time that maybe you had a boss that was really inspiring and empowering to you, and tell me that story. I can't wait to hear it. And I will see you guys next time.